the sound
and
of it.
Sadler,
Celeste, you know, with attack on deck. I don't know if that's an actual sponsor or just, you know, attack for him. Anyway, if it gives him power, I'm down with that.
Interesting to see how this matchup works. I talked about earlier with zone breaking with Meta Knight, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be the case here as well. With Min Min, like you said, aggressively putting up that wall, it's up to Fox players with how they're aggressive to kind of break down that wall, zone break them, and make them feel uncomfy.
Yeah, exactly. Those who listen to us when Shulk and Meta Knight were playing, it's kind of a similar layer right
Yeah,
here.
of course.
It's a bit more extreme because Fox speed is a bit more direct. Min Min's range is a bit more, you know, as we know, direct.
Right.
And yeah, it's Siron's job to, you know, keep the Fox in check. But the moment Fox gets in an early lead, it's gonna get over. However, one hit is all he needs. But now he cannot find the recovery punish here.
Great angle to pick it to kind of get back to ledge and safely get past the arms. Unfortunately, there's a lot more in the arsenal you have to deal with.
Yep, ledge trap, misses the dash tag, goes for yet another try, but Siron wonderfully finding back his way back to the stage. But again, the percentage, the damage has already been done.
Love the little lasers as well, like little, you know, residual damage. Any type of damage they can. Gets the back air. Falco, you know, chef's kiss like you just did that there. You know, great way to find that kill, sneak it in, and you know, Sadler taking the lead. I thought Siron was kind of like, you know, commanding it until Sadler gets those early kills.
Yeah, the crowd thought that too, because now they're getting really quiet all of a sudden. Sadler is the one who needs that early hits, who needs that early lead, and it might be difficult, I mean, to get back to stage. But again, he earned his advantage before, so now he can just use his invincibility, push Min Min back from stage, and this is where she's the weakest, right? This is where the arms become a commitment, not only a poking tool. And now those up airs, forward there. Wonderful option here. And wow, the damage is raking up, Fabs.
Yeah, Sadler doing a great job of kind of, you know, making sure Siron cannot just get that gameplay started until now. Backthrow, what does he do? Goes high. Would this side be a good option from Sadler? Reversals again. We've seen so many reversals this whole pool so far, Falco. Seems to be the kind of story of the Italians. They just want to press buttons to make sure you can't get back to stage.
Yes, sir. And you can notice Siron is not playing after his comfort, man. He's the one who should be on the aggressive side. He's the one who should be composed. But no, this man is in turtle stance the whole game.
We talked about being how oppressive Min Min can be. Unfortunately, not getting a chance to kind of showcase it at the moment. Sadler doing a great job staying outside the range and then bursting in when they can.
He might that
down. That's where Fox's kind of shine is that 50-50 situations they put you in, and unfortunately Siron not getting right that time either.
Oh, but yet again finding the hit. Wonderful stall here. The Shakwam's not hitting here. Ram's not doing God's work here. Oh, up tilts. Ooh, not finding the second one, but the damage again. It's only 13%, but that can rack up quite quickly. Fox still living, which is bad news for Min Min. Siron tries to find a hit.
Oh, the angle!
It's a hard to hit angle. Yeah, he should have gone just up, but he was, you know, respecting that smash here. Oh, okay.
Okay, put him off ledge, and Min Min had to kind of claw the way out with that net up smash. Sadler
push him out.
Is now losing. That percent lead is kind of dipped into Siron's favor.
And the aggressiveness comes through. The arms are getting, they're getting swung here.
You have to abuse that disadvantage state, and Sadler doing a great job of kind of exposing it. Keeps on the ledge, wants that forward smash, just misses it, and again getting a little bit desperate, Falco.
Okay, Siron was setting the situation. Now we are back on center stage where those hits matter the most. Now Sadler tries to get back in. Has to respect us. No! Up smash, but not the correct punish. RB finding his hit. Oh my goodness.
And they're both just jumping the gun. The Ram coming out again. Siron finds the second hit. If the first one don't hit, the second one surely will. Finding that stock and just snatching that game away from Sadler. I feel a little bit sad about that one.
Oh, and yeah, snatching indeed, because this was Sadler game from the get-go. I mean, Siron, again, could not play after his comfort. Was not reaching the state he wanted to be in, but still. He was composed where it mattered the most. He was not really panicking. He didn't go for early overshoots like Sadler did. Sadler had the momentum, but he was getting carried away. He saw, okay, I need to up smash that. But the thing is, we're a bit, you know, they were on a different pole compared to the Brains.
Yeah, he was throwing out all the type of arms he could, you know what I mean? As, you know, as a matter of case, you got two of them. If the first one don't hit, I've surely got a second one charged and primed, especially on the Ram where it flicks around. Such a huge angle that you have to kind of avoid, and it's so hard for Fox with that recovery, so linear.
Yeah, and this is a problem now, because Sadler showed some signs of weaknesses.
For sure.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Siron was just getting pushed away. He needed to play after Sadler's strength. But the moment things got switched, Siron didn't really show his weaknesses. Now he's in for what happens if Sadler overshoots. I can free punish him. So what is he doing now? He can keep things slow. He doesn't need to push for stage control. He can get hit like this. He will find his way back just right now.
Okay, and these desperate down airs from Siron get a little bit exposed at the moment. I feel like Sadler's getting used to him now. He's waiting for the timings, doing some combos and waiting for that down air so we can expose. Again, that min-min disadvantage state can be so bad once it's exposed rightly.
But for it to be bad, you need to hit your shots. And now Sadler, again, he's looking for it. This is good. This is good extension. Okay, ledge trap attempt here. This time better. Okay, overshoots again. A bit too early. He's kind of getting... He wants too much, right?
I mean, we both said it. Jumping the guns that bit too early. And it will cost you against Min-Min.
For sure.
You know, very volatile character. Make one mistake, one reversal, as these Italians seem to love. And it might not be bellissimo for you. You might actually have to lose your stock. And say it. Never mind though.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
That Bellissimo turned into Porco Dio real quick, boy. You gotta fix something here. Siron, an unusual mistake, but Sadler just crouching under the up smash here, finding his up smash on his own, and now the momentum kicks in. He knows he wants that win.
Yeah, the up smash can extend that damage lead. Has him on ledge, but you know, Min-Min, good reversal from Siron to kind of push him away. Very oppressive, you know, aggressive. Get back to stage with the down smash. But back here, watch your ankles.
No, those things are gone. They're metals, but they're getting rusty all of a sudden. Right? He's getting slower. Okay, wonderful left hit here. The chase begins. Just again, pushing away from center. He knows how much percentage Siron can make out of one interactions, but so can Sadler. Not finding the back here, but it's okay. Still favorable spot here. Good game state.
Yeah, and I like that option from Siron to kind of, you know, recognize they're not exactly going to get back to center stage, keeping the lead on the ledge as well. But okay, the percent slowly coming back into Siron's favor.
Slowly but surely, and again, the up smashes are gonna get swung out.
They are both spamming them.
Both spamming. Both know the kill percentages are close.
Oh, the ram! Switch to Mega One. Never mind the dragon. Wants the laser. Back to the ram. Just wants those edge guards. Any way they can.
Yep, not finding lethal though. We see already switching to the Mega Watt here. Not finding lethal though. Okay. Oh, the down smash. He was quick on that. This time he waited. He knew when to do it. But now, not losing the stock in an unfamiliar matter here. Now keeping things so. I love the lasers. He does not need to push for it. He can be okay with letting Min-Min go. Min-Min is not that great in approaching. He's good at catching space, however.
And the ram just sends you so far. The angle is disgusting. Goes off the ledge to push him even further. Then expose that recovery. Great angle this time from Sadler. But again, getting tagged right there. One look apiece. Falco is looking very even. We see a taunt there, showing some emotion.
Oh, for sure. The bicycle kicking to the taunt. Okay, Siron is feeling himself, but not for too long because, Sadler right now, finding his weapon, finding his percentage. And again, ledge traps were not so good in the beginning of the game, but they're getting better each time. The Nairs, he found his formula. He found his damage, and now the kicks are coming through.
And you want to talk about oppression, it seems like the session is on Sadler's side, keeping him at now. Okay, Siron, we're trying to reverse it, gets a few nairs, wants to go for a bit of grab, but that's a bit too greedy. Gonna get F-smash in the face, now you're on the ledge. It's looking very oppressive for Sadler.
Very oppressive, and now the moment Siron gets out, Sadler's immediately pushing, and pounding him into the asphalt of Bologna, man. This was a dominant stock from Sadler. Dominant stock. Again, we've talked about figuring things out. And Sadler now, he didn't even need to wait for the interaction. He just made it happen. He just used his momentum, and this all happened in that second stock, where the up smashes came through, where he found his, what I call a lucky up smash here. It wasn't looking intended, but then it's like, okay, I need to push this for as long as I can. This was an important game too. Normally, players like Siron just take it away after that game one. So Sadler, it's a different man right here.
You had to dig deep for that, especially the way Sadler was winning game one quite fairly until he got kind of, like I said before, snatched away. This time, more so of the reverse. It felt like Siron had a really good game plan. Edge guarding him every time, forcing him on the stage, oppression session, getting started and never stopping. But unfortunately, that train had sailed, that boat had sailed as well, and it was all Sadler that time to kind of take it home, reining it in.
All set and done. Now we're getting to a new stage, ICARUS. A bit difficult for both of these guys. So the thing is, Sadler can be favored on this stage if you place a certain way. If he gets ahead, he has to stand back. There's no reason for him to overshoot things because Siron, advantage state with Min-Min, it's even worse on this stage.
Man,
you cannot land there. You cannot land.
Doesn't matter where you go, up or high, low. No matter what angle you get, you have to be, fortunate how you get back to ledge if the Min-Min's playing well. And Siron definitely showing that stuff.
But this is where the walls come into place. Right? But if he's in disadvantage next time, he has a new layer to it. He can play with wall jumps and maybe outplay timing. But for now, he's outplaying Siron here. keeping in the check, but those platforms are coming into play. This counter pick is certainly favorable for Siron here, but Sadler, you know, gotta pull out the stops again, and again and again.
Trying to force the air dodge, not exactly eating too well. The down air coming out again for Siron. Still getting a bit desperate, but finding the hit this time. Pivot grab, forcing off stage, and this is the Sadler don't want to be right here.
Okay, still recovering. You know, the ram in a straight line, easy to jump over, but might be the last time he does it. Still, 158, bad percentage for Fox at least, and now you cannot do that. Siron was ready for that, and now, it's gonna get hard, Siron
big S-Smash is waiting for you, and another S-Smash right there. They're just making each other explode, Falco. They're both exploding, doing the same options from both characters. It's just a different type of way they kind of, you know, fold it in, kind of sew their way in, find that damage or KO potential. They have the same game plan.
And I see him. I'm learning from this set that sometimes the momentum shift can be more important than, you know, logic.
Right.
But this is exactly how Sadler wants to play, how he needs to play. This is a tournament set. This is the, you know, the match point even on the stage where things are looking good. The dragon
just waiting for you, breathing that fire, taking that stock, and now it's all Siron right now.
It's all Siron here, Siron with the advantage state, although right now he is in disadvantage. Ledge trapping, we noticed before, it got better, but it needs to be flawless. It needs to be immaculate. He needs to kill that Min whenever he gets a chance for it. But Siron,
he's pushing it, Falco. It's so oppressive, forcing him to the ledge, all off a gap attack. Sadler, his turn to kind of get in that saddle, kind of get something working, but again, not finding a chance to get back to stage. Seems to be all Siron right now.
All Siron, but now Sadler back on mid-stage, trying to get his way into Siron, but you mentioned before, Siron himself found the momentum, found the last hit, and found the game to advance to the qualifiers. But my goodness, Sadler, what a show.
Sadler put in some great fight, but you're gonna see right there the emotion from Siron, you know? Switching the arms, shouting to the crowd, you know? Loads of emotion in that set.